I'm Cheryl Wilcox. This video is about shadow boxes. I'm going to show you how to make a simple shadow box from cardboard, show you how I light mine, and give you some tips on what objects to put into it and how you can set it up for a painting. Using a shadow box to hold your subject matter and to light your subject matter is a great place to start as a beginner. What a shadow box does is it controls the light which is coming into your subject. It stops the light from bouncing off the walls of your studio and going into your shadow box. It controls the amount of light, and the amount of light will stay constant because it is going to be lit by its own light source. It is easier to create a painting of this Christmas bauble when it's actually positioned inside the shadow box, and that is because you get these really interesting cast shadows, form shadows and core shadows. If the bauble is lit by the banks of fluoros or lights in this room, all those shadows won't show up and the painting will not be as interesting. Because we can see the shadows on the Christmas bauble, it means that it is easier to paint because we can distinguish light and dark, and by following the different values we can actually create mass and we can create form. This little shadow box is great for painting about 8 inches by 10, 20 by 25 centimeters. It will take you about 2 to 3 hours to do a painting of this size, a morning or an afternoon. To make my shadow box, I'm using black foam core. I have divided the long side into half, which was 84.1 centimeters, so 42. So I have made 2 squares here, 42 centimeters. I'm going to cut them out. I have assembled my foam core shadow box here, and I have a pottery banding wheel which allows it to sort of turn around, and I have got a skull on it here. Now this is the light that I use. It is a video light. I went to a photography video company and I purchased the cheapest video light that I could, and it is on a tripod, so I can actually make it, I can change the height of it like that, and I can swing it around in different directions, as well as I can change the amount of light with it just here. So you can see that you have a lot of options of just turning this around and lighting it in different ways. These are some of the other options that I have used to light a still life. Sometimes in my teaching class, my students are doing different activities. Each of them have a shadow box and they have one of these clamp lights individually. Also, you can put foil around these lights to narrow the beam or to get rid of some of the light. This one here is also another option, which is on this really interesting movable arm that I have also used to light my subject matter. You can always play around with the colours of your background. You can put fabric. One of my favourites is alfoil. And the more that you crinkle it, the more interesting it is. And if you want to just throw some of the chocolates on here, and you can see the way that it all reflects up, and it just looks like so much fun. Bubble wrap is another interesting background that you might like to use. I hope that you have enjoyed this video and that you have found it helpful and that you'll use some of these ideas on your painting journey. Another great advantage of still lifes is that you can paint it, then you can eat it. Bye for now.